Economic and war crime court will finally be built in Liberia. What a great news. Welcome guys, welcome back to Simple Life with Vicky. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, leave a comment and share this video. So the long awaiting establishment of this one war crime court is finally going to happen and it's going to be established in Liberia. About 2 weeks ago, I told you in my last video that I was going to talk about this because this is a good thing. It's very, very good. Finally, right? 40 members of the House of Representatives have finally endorsed and passed a resolution to establish an economic and war crime court trial in Liberia. But some former rebels and some lawmakers in Liberia that participated in the war that did some craziness. Not everybody is happy with this situation. So guys, you're gonna watch the video, and when you're done watching the video, on what they say, the two key people that spoke in there, Prince Johnson, who is now the father of Nema Kante. They were interviewing, but it looked like he really didn't like the question, the way it was going. So he have his saying to say. And then General Bob Naked. Guys, I want you to watch the video and then we're gonna have a discussion on what you think.
Don't bring walk around, bring your damn walk around. Don't be speaking your stinking about every day in this thing. Thank you.
No, but the walk around is not intended just for you.
But the everything is mine. The everything is for me. Bring it. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk around. You go through processes, legal processes. You don't talk about things on the floor when you see me. When you see me. President said it. It's a good thing. To me, it's a good thing. I think it's good because our legal structure is so poor, and the culture of impunity have taken over it. We need a jump start in our legal structure, and I think the only body that is able to help us, our government don't have money to fight the numerous violations of our law. They won't be able to raise the money now. And so something have to put people on check. I'm not surprised that, the president is going to bring the war crime. In fact, that's why we supported him. Because we believe God will use him to reduce the culture of impunity that have plunged our country in such chaos. So I have no problem with that.
You are a former warlord, and these are people the war crimes court going to be targeting. Are you not afraid?
Well, I actually have some fear because I'm human. I'm going to miss, if I was to be put in jail, I will miss my freedom. I will miss my children. I will miss Liberia or wherever, I will miss my freedom. But my fear versus the condition the country in, I think the country should be fixed and let my fear remain my fear.
Being an individual who already repented for his past and involved into evangelism and rehabilitating our less fortunate brothers and sisters, do you think that is not enough for which you are now impacting the society?
Well, I'm just one person. You see, what many people do not understand, Liberia was given an option between the War Crime Court and the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And Liberians choose the Truth and Reconciliation Commission that have an extensions for recommendations that will still persecute people, or that will still persecute people. But the very process that was chosen was abused, was never respected. people stood before the Liberian people and lied and even asked for benefits because of what they did that hurt the country. They said some of them were behind one man, Mr. Taylor. So every negative thing they did was right. You see, my right today cannot make my yesterday wrong right. Just how my wrong today will not make my yesterday right wrong. So my wrong yesterday, even though I have asked forgiveness, I was recommended for amnesty by the TRC, I have sentenced myself to community service, helping young children, but it still did not erase the fact that people are taking advantage of the nation's cultural structure with family orientation. They're taking advantage of it. The wrong things that were done yesterday, for which the war came, almost every government after the war practiced those same wrong things. It's because the wrong was not dealt with holistically. So now that I am convicted, if I make it the benchmark for not appearing to the war crime court, now I'm helping young children. If I make it the benchmark for not answering to my past, if everybody who have done wrong, including this past government, if they gave their life to Christ and start confessing, should they be forgiven also? Should they not answer to their past? And so I don't see my repentance and my good deeds erasing those negative things I did. I really want to encourage Senator Johnson, Yeke Kolumba, yes, Senator Bode, and everyone who took part in the war, especially those of us that have greater responsibilities, to humble ourselves to this venture, if it is true.
So currently, Liberians are divided in terms of the venue for the establishment of those coach. Some Liberians are saying that the coach should be established in Ghana, and while others are saying that the coach should be established in Liberia based on the economic aspects. Others are saying that people like someone like Jaja Blai, who has impacted the life of many Liberians, if the food is established in Liberia, there will be some protest from people who have benefited from your initiative. So how do you look at the venue for this protest?
Well, the venue is important, and I don't think anyone should go to protest against the right thing on my behalf.
All right, guys. So what's your take on what do you think about the senator, the way he was speaking? You think he's mad that this going to be bill, or he just speaking because the fact that people can just be talking, as soon as they talk about war crime code, they be pointing finger at him? That's why he was speaking the way he was speaking. And what's your final take too on Joshua, aka General Boneke? Because now he's a changed man, so it looks like he really don't have a problem with it. What's your take, guys? Leave me a comment down below so we can get into discussion. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Bye.